After Anne's death, I knew it was time to stop fucking around. I had to figure out everything I could about my old friend's death ritual. And if it's possible, how to kill a ghost. There was no way in hell that I was going to let Norman get away with this shit. Maybe my ghost buddy can help me figure it out. It's time we had a talk.
There's my boy. Jeez, what happened? You wake up under a lawnmower?
I'm in. That's it. I'm totally in. I want to see everything you have on this case spread right in front of me.
Yeah, and I want to see every piece of ass in the world spread right in front of me. That's just not in the cards, is it?
Bullshit. I know you. I know you can do it.
What makes you think you can find something the trained eye didn't uncover?
Because I'm not trained like a dog.
Hey, you're treading on thin ice, Bucky boy.
All right. I got one for you. Official report said the body was sitting in the center of a...
What?
Didn't you write it? It said that the body was sitting in the center of a...
Pentagram.
Can you count?
What the fuck are you talking about?
A pentagram has 5 points. The circle at the house has 6. It's a Star of David, which means...
The devil's a Jew?
Is that your trained answer?
No.
It was a Masonic symbol on the floor. It was a Masonic ritual he was performing at the time of his death.
I don't.
Of course you don't. Nobody does. Masonic rituals are highly secretive. Only the upper levels get in on this type of knowledge.
So how is it you know this stuff?
What? I can't be a Mason?
Are you?
No. But my ex's father was a Grand Vizier or whatever. And when he died, we had to clean out his farm. I found his Masonic Bible. There's some crazy shit in there.
And you just took it for gospel.
I didn't do shit with it. But it appears that the untrained eye spotted a few things the trained eye missed. Now doesn't it?
It wasn't in my report. I let the new kid handle it. And he's not the sharpest pencil in the box.
You didn't look at the photos.
Not really.
What about the video?
We didn't shoot any video. This one was written off as a suicide.
I mean Tramp's video. He shot video of the entire ritual, didn't he? You don't have to say anything. It's written all over your face. I can see the wheels in your pea brain grinding to a halt as we speak.
Look at you. You're starting to sound like a dick yourself. Turns out the kid was a YouTuber. Posted some pretty crazy shit on the net.
Right, you just described everyone on YouTube. I need to see it, all of it.
Why?
Because I'm going to take him out.
He's already out.
That's why I need to see the tape.
You don't actually believe he killed your girlfriend.
Guess it doesn't matter what I believe now, does it?
It does to me.
In that case, yes. I do believe it.
Fine. I'll be back with the file.
Don't forget the video.
It's in the file, numbnuts.
How long?
Not long. Have another drink.
So, can we have one?
Not now, I need to concentrate.
Wow,
What?
you are serious. Oh, there's my guy. I'll talk to you.
Sure, have fun, but you said if I ever needed any help.
Now?
Please.
I'll be right back.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, this is what I don't get. How is it that you have a drink now?
I don't fully understand it myself. It's kind of a self-image. You know, you said that I piggybacked on someone at the bar. Well, I do that and I have a drink. Bingo.
So, if you pictured yourself with the AK-47, would that work?
What? No, I've never held an AK-47 my whole life. But I have held a lot of drinks, so I remember.
Right, I'm getting it. You know, I've always wanted
to ask you a million things, but I didn't feel like prying.
I've always felt the same way about you.
How about we just ask each other question for question until we're all done?
Sounds like a plan. You start.
I've always wondered why you haven't moved on. I mean, to the next plane. You seem so at peace.
I hate planes. I prefer the ferry.
You know what I mean.
Now that's easy. I felt robbed. I was only 47. Just started my chosen career in politics. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. Truth is, I can't move on. My wife's already there. You know how they found me.
Oh, you're killing me. You haven't moved on because you got caught with your pants down.
No, not entirely. I like it here. I suppose if I died in a hospital or something, I wouldn't have stuck around for so long.
Right.
Does that mean you're anchored here?
No, not at all. It's just that the further away I get, the more I start to disperse. Here's where my residual intent is concentrated.
Interesting.
Okay, ask me another one.
Can you feel people who have passed on around here?
Yeah, I told you that before.
But more specifically, the guy I'm after. Can you feel him? I know he died at the apartment, but it's just over the hill.
That's better. Yes, I can. But I feel him more lingering on you when you come in. Your camera. Do you remember what happened to me when you took my picture? It took me weeks to get myself all back together.
Interesting. So, do you think he's in there?
Just a part of it. Just a little residual.
That's crazy. That could come in handy. Okay. Go ahead.
Well, how the hell do you know this guy? You're 20 years older than me.
I was wondering when that was going to come up.
Well, it does seem a little odd.
I was a counselor back at KYC back in the day. Once upon a time. That's where I met him. Ran into him again years later when he was pretty much grown up.
Turns out we were into the same types of alternative thinking. Transcendental meditation, other dimensions, all that happy horse shit, as my old dad would say. Then we kind of turned towards the dark side, using mind-altering drugs for other than exploring the mind, partying. After our first run-in with the law, he learned I didn't. Guess I wasn't done yet.
It's like I told Dick I hadn't hung out with him in years. I figured he'd gone straight.
Wow. That's right, you know. Dick, this guy's a killer. I can see that. I can see the people hanging off him, killed. That's why I don't look.
Sorry.
Well, it's not your fault. It's what joy is being dead.
Okay. I gotta ask you this, but you don't have to answer.
What? I'm not a little light in the loafers. That's what you're.
I need to know how to kill somebody who's already dead.
How do you think I know?
I'm just wondering if there may have been something that happened to you while you've been here that may have caused you to feel that you might have been dispersed permanently.
Yeah. There was something.
Really?
Remember that guy who got shocked here?
That was me. It's called a taser. I got tased.
Oh yeah, that was how we met. Do you remember any of it?
Bits. I was pretty well blacked out.
That's why I was piggybacking with you at bar. Drunk people don't remember anything. Anyway, you got shoved into me right before you got tased.
I did?
You did. We were occupying the same space. That's the closest I've ever been to being ejected from this plane
You mean like sent on the journey permanently?
with no hope.
That.
It's not on me.
No, come on.
Okay. So one last question. Is this your plan? Your idea? Kill him or send him off this plane?
Yes.
Good. Because this guy has got to go. He's bad business. I mean it.
So then I've got one last question for you.
Yeah, what is it?
Can you feel her? Is she there with him?
Oh.
Anne.
He got Ann? That bastard. You didn't tell me.
Just happened. So. Is she there with him?
I'm sorry. I can't tell. Sometimes it takes a while.
Do you think it's just a matter of time?
Maybe. Can't tell. Remember, I'm just a drunk guy who got caught with his pants down.
No.
No. You're way more than that. You're the coolest spirit I know. I've seen a lot of them.
To me, you look just like any other person. Spirits are more transparent. Usually just repeats.
How many have you seen?
Been seeing him since I was a kid. Actually, I was about 4 years old. About one of my uncle's jug. Turned out I had a taste for the sauce. Finished the whole thing before they found me.
That should kill you.
Did. Lucky for me, my dad was an EMT. Revived me upon my stomach. I was blind for a year. My sight came back. It was not quite all there. I was colorblind for all practical purposes, but it turns out I could see a little bit further on each side of the spectrum. Except for in the middle, there's a big blank spot.
What was there?
Reality.
Anyway, it's probably why I drink so much. I know it is. My way of coping with the things I see.
Otherwise, I'd have been dead or in the nut house by now.
Balls.
Shit.
So, when do we do it?
As soon as I can find a taser.